communication is not a skill, it kills. That's very, very dangerous. What does it mean actually? Whenever you are invited to talk, whenever you are invited to speak anything, you will be afraid of the situation there. You will be afraid of people there. That is really very, very lethal. That is very, very painful. So what is needed? You will be learning various tricks and tips of spoken English. So first of all, I would like to draw your attention to this particular poster. You see this. Okay, you'll be getting the headline says it, craft your own fluency. What I want to say, the moment you will be designing your fluency, you will be in a position to get happiness there out of it. You've spoken something well. You have drawn the attention of people there in a very, very effective manner. Okay, right? So how can you craft your fluency? What is needed for your communication skill? Now, first of all, what is communication? Communication is sharing there. Whatever you have to share. Whatever you have to speak there, okay, with others there. You will really appreciate you. And that's why it is needed. You have to be very, very particular about it. Okay. And that's why I learned this technique of sharing there. How will you share? Otherwise, people will not care about you. Whatever talent you have, whatever abilities you have, why people will care if you are not telling about yourself? Do you think your neighbor will promote you? No, absolutely not. Very interesting thing happened there. Yesterday, I went to a swimming pool there to see. Okay, what happened? There was a boy, and the boy was afraid of swimming. I told, why are you not jumping into water? No, 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 sir. How can I? I'm afraid of water. I said, okay, then what is your plan? No, I will watch. I will watch. I will watch. Then after 1 hour, he was still watching. At 2 hours passed, again he was watching. Okay, it continued for many hours. I was observing the boy very, very patiently. Then the trainer came and the boy told the trainer, sir, I'm here to learn swimming there. Okay, and what will I do? I will be extending my hands and I will be doing like this. I will be developing my online ability, but I will not jump into water. I'm scared of water. So you tell me, sir, what should I do? I was observing the whole scene there. The trainer said, no, you cannot learn swimming there because that is the first condition there. You have to step into water. Because otherwise, on land, you cannot learn swimming. Similarly, you cannot learn spoken English without speaking it. That's why it is compulsory. It is required that whatever be the opportunity, it may be broken English, it may be very small way, but you have to initiate speaking that. You have to develop one kind of ability there so that you will be really articulating your thoughts. Check yourself. So suppose you are not able to talk about yourself or the situation to the people there or about your day-to-day affairs there, then you will be developing a negative personality. You will be shying away from the situation. That's very, very dangerous. So learn various techniques. And today's particular focus theme is craft your own fluency. Now you'll be crafting it, you will be designing it. This is taken from Akshardham. You'll be getting, here is a person who is sculpting himself, designing himself. So it will not be there that you think and it will come to you. No, not at all. You have to participate in the whole process. That participation is very important. So I would like to invite your questions, your ideas there, your opinions regarding it. And I will be in a position to tell you what things you have to do in future. How you will be in a position to craft your own fluency very carefully. Craft a speaker there inside you. Initially, what happens there? Very interesting. Initially, in first classes, 2 or 3 or 5 classes, what happens there? The teacher speaks maximum. After that, the students should pick the thread up, and after that, they will be speaking. Okay, after that, the teacher's vocal level will be reduced there, and students will be speaking. Okay, that's why I will be giving you all the tricks and tips, and the day will come, you will be speaking more, and the teacher will be reduced to silence. That should be the ideal spoken English class. That should be required. That is very, very important. If at the end of it, the students are not speaking, it is a major failure on the part of the teacher. I would like to tell it to you. So in every class, what happens? Whatever you speak there, it is not a big thing at all. For example, like a small child in Hindi speaks Amala Gal. Okay, it is not chaste Hindi, it is not pure Hindi, but the parents get the voice recorded. They are very excited. Okay, my child has started speaking. Similarly, whatever you speak there, it may be very, very, very broken, okay, approach there, but you speak, open yourself. That opening is very, very important. If you open yourself, you will be getting a new kind of revolution there. Revolution surging within you. Revolution coming up within you. Recognize it. And that will be empowering you. That empowerment is spoken English. Nothing else. Recognize it. The moment you are able to recognize the force of empowerment, the moment you are able to recognize the wave of empowerment, you will be speaking. You'll be speaking for a very long time. You'll be speaking at any moment on any topic with any person without getting any hesitation. That is fluency. Fluency is taken from the word flow. What does it mean actually? You have to flow like water. If you find any obstacle, then automatically you will be going on a new track, new path. Obstacle is the way. Don't worry about it at all. If you have any problem, you understand it. Okay, you recognize this particular section is an obstacle. Start working on it. The moment you work, you'll be getting a new kind of impetus, new kind of force. That's required. That's real fluency. Crafting your fluency, building your fluency is very, very important. So if you agree with me, just write whatever you want to ask there, or if you have something there in opinion, if you say yes, then I will understand that if you agree with me or not. Yes, right? Type yes to me. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, thank you. Yes.
Yes, sir. They are totally agree with you, sir.
Okay, okay, fine, fine, fine. Thank you. Okay, yes, yes. Very good. Now, let's come to this particular aspect there. Okay, I would like to take you there. Crafting. This, I would like to take you further. This is called crafting. Now, how can you craft it there? Okay, how can you craft your fluency? How can you impress others there? Okay, first thing is, what is the craft? Okay, first thing is, you have to see means, you have to express your care, you have to express your concern. This is very, very important. If you don't have your care, you don't have any concern there for others, you can't speak. This is very, very important. You show your care, you show your concern from the very beginning. Maintain eye contact. This is important. Before speaking, speaking will come later. Even before you speak, your speech speaks about you. Or before you speak, your ideas, your vibration speaks about you. That's why it is very, very important. Okay. That's why you show your care, you show your concern. Now, next thing is you will be understanding the right kind of, okay, here it is very, very important aspect. Listen to it very carefully. You have to have the right kind of vision or purpose, I would like to tell it to you. Why do you want to communicate? This is very, very important. So if you do not have any purpose there, you will not communicate. So first care there, then you have the purpose. Then you will be communicating. Identify your purpose. Why am I talking? The moment you craft it, the moment you design it, if purpose is there or purpose is really very much vibrant, visible there, you will have very good communication. Okay, yes. Now next thing is you will be going for association of other things like mood, feelings, body language, association of various other factors, right kind of words, right kind of emotions, how you'll be association of various other factors. Like I told you to body language, words, you'll be getting expression. Okay, of course, body language and expression will come under one category, but some people decide to make it different. Expression. Okay, this is, excuse me. Now this is your association. Now next is your combination of facts. Yes, facts. What do you mean by facts? There you must have something very important information there. Of course, depends upon what kind of facts or something fiction if you want to tell. Okay, yes, this is also very, very important. And last one is T means time. If you remember, this is your crafting. You remember the call of time. You don't overshoot time. Because 5 minutes time period is given to you. Don't try to go for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. You don't have any right to waste the time of others. It's not good at all. So remember this one. Okay. So this is your craft. Let me tell you again then. First of all, you should show your care and concern by having the right kind of body language, right kind of posture, gesture, everything, right kind of gesture. Okay, so that the person will be in a position to understand and respect. If it is not there, because communication means understand. Simple. Precise meaning is understanding. Whatever you speak, people will not care. But how you make them feel, that's very, very important. So that's why your care and concern will make the other person feel that you give importance. Okay, that's required. So as I told you, you must have the right kind of purpose. You must remember, as I told you, to association of various other things. Okay, and F, I told you facts and fiction. Because every time, if you give facts every time, people may not digest. If you have all the data there, people may think that you are reduced to a boring person. So you should have the right kind of combination. So this is required facts plus fiction, and you have to remember time. This is required. So what do you think? Do you agree? Or you have any other ideas there? Tell it to me. This is required. Okay? Yes? Agreed? Okay? Yes? 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 Okay? Agreed. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay. Now, one thing is there. I would like to ask a question. You tell it to me. Okay, yes. Now, these are the components for communication. You should have word power. Okay. Now, within this range, you get pronunciation. I would like to tell it to you, it is pronunciation. Pronounce not. Pronunciation. Okay, this is very, very important. And you should have the right kind of meaning or sense of the word, because people sometimes use it in a very mindless manner. They don't know the right word, but they want to show others that this should not be. Word power means right words at the right time. I would like to tell you to every speaker is a salesperson. You are selling. What you are selling? Okay, your ideas, feelings, opinions, and people believe you, and that is the price they pay. So you can't be careless. That's why every time, whenever you open your mouth, it should be right words at the right time. Otherwise, problem will be there. So word power should be developed. This is very, very important. One part of your communication, one part of your speaking ability. Now, next thing is your grammar, basic grammar. If you do not have basic grammar, if you speak something in a wrong manner, that will be creating problems. What does it mean actually? Suppose you say, I went there tomorrow, or I will go there yesterday. People will not make any sense out of it. They will think that you do not know what you are speaking, or they will think that you are speaking something in a very, very purposeful manner. So it should not be, or you are wasting the time. That's why what is needed, your grammar should be functional, at least should be understood by others. So you ask yourself, what is your grammatical questions? Or you ask yourself, what should be there, okay, so that you will be understood by others, or others will reciprocate your understanding. That's very, very important. This is required. So proper grammatical knowledge is very, very important. Number two, okay, that's right. In normal spoken English, okay, you will be getting this idea. Number three, you will have the right kind of body language or presentation skill. If you do not have body language, you have to practice it. Okay. Now, all of you, I would like to tell it to you, if it is possible there. Okay, all of you stand. If it is possible there, all of you, yes, yes, and you just stand like this. If it is possible, I would like to show it to you. If it is possible, you should hold your hands like this. Okay, and this is the right posture. Okay, yes, this will be really helping you to get command over yourself. Okay, so like this, I would like to conduct this practice there initially. This is a very positive approach in your body language. Yes, what will happen? You will be in a position to get command over it. Yes, I will be really more and more confident. So this is called power pose. Yes. Now don't make it wide there. That will be creating a problem there. Don't make it narrow there. Okay, yes, control. No, if you are too much control, you cannot speak for a very long time. That's why what is needed, have the power pose here. Here, this is required. The right kind of power pose will be giving you a lot of confidence. Okay, so power pose is required whenever you speak there. Power pose will be giving you a lot of new ideas also. Very interesting. For example, if you have, then confidence will come to you, fear will go away, then whatever ideas are hidden will come to you. Yes, this is the secret I'm telling you. So always, whenever you speak, have the power pose. Yes, yes, this is required. Speak, and after that, come back to this position. This is body language, one of the body language, whatever is there. But there are many things there. Okay, it is a big subject there. But what I want to tell it to you, body language is body language, but it's related to mind language. In fact, okay, whatever is going on in your mind gets reflected in your body language. If something you are thinking there for a very long time, your body language will be affected. Okay, suppose I am just looking for my lost purse. Okay, yes, and you say, sir, yes. I may not pay attention to you, and we think that okay, sir is not paying attention. You feel very bad about it. But the problem is my mind is not focused on that activity. That happens. That's why it is not body language, it is mind language. The language of your mind gets reflected or gets the right kind of expression through your body. That's why. So this is very, very important. I will tell you there. I will be teaching all these things there throughout the session. Okay, or throughout the classes, various classes are there. I will give you okay graphic picture of the whole thing there. But this is very, very important. Okay, body language. Now, next thing is okay. Number 4, your approach is as I told you for pronunciation. Okay, here I would like to tell you, you will be seizing new opportunities there. Okay, whenever you go for any opportunity, this is something very, very important there you have to develop. Whenever you get any opportunity, you have to seize it. You have to capture it and say, yes, I'm ready to speak. Don't hesitate. This is an extra burden there. You may think like this initially, but this is an opportunity for you. Whenever you get any chance, you start speaking. It may be for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, or for 1 minute, but you take the opportunity and say, yes, I would like to speak something. Okay, in this way, what will happen? You will be developing your confidence. Check yourself whether you are really speaking something aptly, appropriately, or you are nervous. So next time you take the lesson there, and next time you build your confidence, start speaking better. So this is grooming yourself up gradually. One cannot be a great speaker overnight. This is not possible at all. You have to, as I told you, to craft your fluency. Okay, you have to develop your fluency gradually. You have to chisel yourself. There is a statue. There is a speaker within yourself, and the speaker is affected, negatively affected, or buried deep, deep within yourself there in a very, very negative atmosphere. And because of fear, because of nervousness. So you remove that, and so that the statue will come out. And you have to do this. That's right. Okay. And you, the moment you remember this particular style, okay, or these are the 4 important opportunity snatching situations there. Whenever you find any opportunity, move forward and start speaking. It's a wonderful thing there. Okay. Right? Do you have any questions there? Or shall I move on to the next slide? Okay. Yes, do you have any question? Tell it to me. Any question regarding it? Yes, yes. Yes. Okay, okay, fine, fine. Okay. So let me take you to the next slide. Okay, yes. So that will be useful for you.
Can we move to next slide?
Yes. So now see. Okay, the situation is like this. Okay, yes. Communication. Okay, taken from Latin word communicare. It means the art of sharing your thoughts, ideas, feelings, views. Okay. Yes, first slide, please. Okay. First slide only. Yes. Okay. So what I want to tell it to you, it means thoughts, ideas, feelings, views, opinions, attitude, emotions, information, knowledge, understanding. All these things. Why I want to tell it to you? For example, you have a particular thought there, and if you do not share that thought with others, your thought will be hidden. People will not know about your thoughts, and if they do not know, your thought won't come to the public there, or it will not be in public domain, or you will be just hidden away from others. No, remember, that's why it is important that you pay attention to thoughts there. Now, idea is also like this. For example, you have got a bright idea, but you do not know how to express it. So if you have a bright idea but you don't know how to express it, that means you don't have any idea. So you check yourself. Okay, that's why it is important. Now suppose you feel something there, feel something bad, feel something odd, something like this, okay. You have to speak, you have to tell, no, this way, or for example, you want to get anything there, okay, you have to express your feelings there. Okay, like this views, opinions, okay, like this. If you have something there, your say is important. You go to a particular place and say, I feel yes, or in my opinion, yes. Or for example, my attitude towards this, and you make it public there, so that people will be giving you, okay, a lot of weightage on the basis of this. Make your attitude clear there. Okay, yes. Emotions, as I told you there. Okay, I would like to tell you too, this is very, very important there for your life. Team, TEAM. Team means first is thought, okay, emotion, okay, attitude, and memory. If team is there, then you will be in a position to speak anything there at any moment without getting any kind of nervousness. Now, first of all, your thought is there, and your thought, if it is not chiseled there, if your thought is not given the right kind of clothing there, clothing means words there, okay, because remember, words are the vehicle for your thought. The thought will be coming forward there through words. That's right. Emotion is also like this. So sometimes if you know how to use your emotion intelligently, vibrantly, then people will be thinking, yes. Now, leaders, politicians, what do? They just try to move people there. They just take the emotions to a higher level. This is a very unique approach there. You also do like this. Be intelligent or emotionally intelligent. How to use the emotions of others, not negatively, but positively. And how to remain away from people there, those who want to use your emotions also negatively. So that is a strategy there. You have to know how to communicate, okay, properly. And here also attitude, as I told you, this thing used to be, for example, attitude used to be changed there. The positive attitude we should develop. Okay, that's right. So team formula and memory means you will be keeping in your mind that what kind of person you are meeting and what kind of approach, okay, you have to make there, or what kind of approaches you have made, okay, in the past. So you have to bring all these things there, particular to the table before you start any kind of talking or negotiation. That's right. That's right. And it is always need driven. I told you pure understanding. Communication is pure understanding. Need driven is, suppose you have a particular need and you need a particular approach and you go to the person, and after that, this is okay there always. The best communication. So whatever your thought is there, perfectly understood and reflected in the other person there, perfectly. That's why this namaste is there. Our Indian culture is best. Namaste. Okay. That means whatever you say, I respect, and that's why this is namaste. And this namaste, through this namaste is a very nice technique of communication. Whatever you have there, the other person will understand exactly, and they will combine, and communication is over. In this way, you can say, I am a very good communicator indirectly. So this is namaste. That's why what is in pandemic time, particularly this namaste will be working well, because handshake will be okay, different kind of chapter, but here it has opened a new chapter. That whatever I have, I welcome you all. I welcome you. Okay, yes, this is it. Okay, the namaste. So that's what I'm telling you too, and it is need driven. Okay, that's it. So now what is needed there? Let's start. So in this particular session, you will be getting advantages. What kind of advantages are there? You will be getting clear words. Okay, yes, and language. This is the first advantage. Okay, you remember, because if you do not have communication, you will be beating around the bush. You will be telling many things there, and number of things, and you will be missing the mark. Okay, you go to your friend for chemistry book, suppose you'll be telling about this, that, or your house is really very appreciable, or your parents, brother, sister, but you will forget that particular aspect. So, okay, that should not be. So, clear words and language that is needed. This is the advantage number one. Next is proper understanding. I told it to you, understanding is required. Understanding is the bridge there through which you will be connecting yourself to the other person. Yes, required. It develops relationship. The relationship is very, very important. If you have the right kind of relationship, you'll be achieving a lot. Okay, yes, that's right. And next is establishes bonds. Okay, yes, what kind of bond you have. So the bond is very, very important. That's why people say, okay, that you have got the right kind of bonding there. Okay, with people there, automatically that bonding will communicate. Initially, you establish bond there. After that, you don't have to work hard. Your bond will start working. You stand and it will be working there. Okay, yes, that's a very good idea. It inspires confidence. The moment you say, suppose you speak 2 lines there, you don't have to work hard. These 2 lines will be really promoting you, okay, or prompting you. Very interesting. Promoting and prompting you to speak better. That's why it inspires confidence. Okay, so it boosts image. What kind of image you have? That's right. This is the advantage. What kind of image you have there? If you know how to present your image, the vibrant image, positive image, dynamic image. Now people say, yes, you are great. So how can you do this? Only through communication. Because dumb personality is not liked by anyone. Suppose you are very handsome, very attractive there. Okay, yes, just like soappiece, but you don't open your mouth in the meeting. What will happen? All the impression will be just falling like a house of cards. So it will be meaningless. So it is important that you boost your image. Okay, that's right. And brings respect in business and social life. Suppose you are there in social life or in business. Okay, yes, people are really respecting you on the basis of your articulation, on the basis of your team building activity, on the basis of leadership qualities. So many things are there. Okay, so that's why it will come to you if you are a clear communicator. Okay, enhances personality. Your personality value will be enhanced there if you start following it very closely. So ask yourself. Now personality word has been taken from the word mask. Okay, what do you mean by mask there? Yes, you cover yourself, present something that I am this. A role play is there. Okay, yes, I belong to this particular branch. I do this. Okay, yes. So many things are there. So that will be enhanced if you have the right kind of communication tool. Reveal skills and abilities to others. Reveal, shows. So if you have a particular talent or ability, but you don't know how to speak, then it is gone. Okay? So that's why it is very, very important. Let's set the next slide, please. So, sir. So that's why what is there, you'll be in a position to develop it further. So you check yourself. Okay, yes. Now what is required? Your advantages, but every time, you remember this, as I told you, thought, emotion, attitude, memory plays a, but this team will be really holding you there. Okay, yes, in a very, very positive manner or negative manner. Okay, if you have got a negative impression there about your memory, that will affecting you. So you check yourself what kind of things you have there in your memory. If you have a negative impact there, you can't open your mouth. I've seen many talented people. Yes, that's so many talented people, they suffer from that memory. Now, this is very, very important. Okay, this memory will be related to intercommunication. What do you mean by intercommunication? Occurs between 2 or more persons. Okay, there, because the moment you say inter, 2, characterized by quality, mutual influence, and managing relationship. Or triggered by, okay, that's what is needed. Before that, I would like to tell you intra communication is there. Another slide, intra communication. Okay, so the moment you have intra and inter, try to understand. Let me tell it to you. Intra communication and inter communication. What do you mean by intra communication? What do you mean by inter communication? I will tell you all these things in detail. Okay, this is very, very important because intra communication means you will be communicating with yourself. Okay, yes. Intra means within. So the communication that takes place within a person is called intrapersonal communication. Now this is very, very important. If you are thinking all the negative thoughts there, but it will come out of your mouth, only negative words. And that is really not good at all. People don't expect it from you. So you always think that how can I give the best? So churning must be positive, prompted by human nature. Sometimes people are like this. They will be thinking like this. Oh, I cannot speak. I cannot open my mouth. People will criticize. Let them do. Their purpose is like this. They cannot speak like you. That's why they are criticizing you. Very simple. Remember, there are 2 groups of people. Number 1, group A, group B. Because you are speaking, now group B people will be talking about you behind your back. They'll say, oh, you are not speaking well. You are not up to that mark at all, or your fluency is this. Like, let them talk, let them talk, let them talk. But don't get involved much into it. If it is appropriate, take the lesson and with much humility, develop yourself. Okay, yes, that is needed. But what is needed? Okay, you have to be very much important there that you will be very, very clear about it. As I told you, prompted by human nature, focuses on planning there. This is required because you plan. That's why the game is like this. Intra-communication means planning, you use your mind, diaries, write something, self-reflection, thought analysis. Okay, what kind of awareness, what should I tell, what should I do, like this. So that's so it is better self-management. How do you manage yourself? So many things are there, but intra-communication is very, very important. Now, people those who are not speaking well, particularly, they should check not their vocabulary, not their body language, not their grammar, not their anything there. But first thing is intra-communication. What they think about themselves. If they think all the negative thoughts, they cannot open their mouths. That's why check your intra-communication level. So you will be ready to seek suggestions, ask questions that how can I develop? If you pay attention to that, that will be wonderful. So check your intra-communication level. You tell it to me. Okay, yes. First of all, you write to me and ask questions there. First question there, you check what do I think about myself? How can I really propel myself? How can I really compel myself? How can I really empower myself to speak better? By better thinking. That's why it is important. So think better. The moment you think better, you will be speaking better. Now people don't think better. That's why they react there instead of responding. That's why they are not good speakers. Okay, that's why even if you have very good knowledge in English, then what will happen? No, you have poor speaking ability because of your negative thought pattern. So check it there. What is your level of intra-communication? Very, very important. You check. For example, if you feel very happy there, have a very power, as I told you, have power pose there, start moving forward. Okay, see the impact there. Very good. Okay. Yes. Now, what happens there? After that, we'll be coming to intercommunication. Okay, the moment you have intercommunication, after intra-communication only, always remember, even if you have one session there, okay, for 50 minutes there, just spend 5 seconds for intercommunication. Yes, get yourself ready for talking. Vibrant, okay, intra-communication is required for effective intercommunication. Observation, silence, their speech. Okay, always remember it. Okay, this is a beautiful game there. Okay, hide yourself a little, think about and start moving forward there in a very, very effective manner. Very, very simple, there. Okay, don't worry about it at all. But here is the preparation mode, intercommunication. You think a lot of positive thoughts about yourself, boost your image, start moving forward there, and start moving forward in a very positive manner, as I told you. That is your intercommunication. Okay, I told it to you first of all, intercommunication, intra-communication, and after that, intercommunication is important. Okay, the moment you have that intercommunication, that will be empowered by intra-communication, that will be wonderfully done. Now, next slide is, as I told it to you, this is process of communication. This is very simple there. Okay, of course, so many things are there in process of communication. Okay, in higher classes, particularly, okay, and this is a whole syllabus there for +3 and MBA, particularly, communication theories are there. You will be learning many things there. Okay, but here the simple mechanism is there. There is a sender and there is a receiver there. Sender does the process of encoding there, and receiver does the process of decoding there, and message is there. And after that, okay, you will be getting the sender initiates, the receiver ends. No, not at all. The receiver gives feedback there to the sender, and in this way the whole process of communication gets a complete pattern there. Okay, that's now whenever you start any kind of process of communication, you think yes, always remember, you offer yourself in a very, very positive way, with a positive approach, and see the impact of it on others, and after that you get the feedback, immediate feedback. Change your approach there. If you find that something is not good at all, imagine how you'll be sending the message there. Okay, if you have something there positive, influential attitude there, and you develop the situation there, automatically that person will listen to you. If anything is wrong there, if you get a negative feedback, change your approach, start something. This is experimenting there. Okay, that's why it is required. Pay attention to the process of communication there. Okay, so the process of communication, next slide please. So that's why it is required how you will be in a position to develop the pattern of process of communication. Okay, yes, this is very, very important. You see, I'm telling it to you there, process of communication. Here it starts, as I told it to you, and ends. Here sender, here receiver, and feedback is. Okay, simple. It is very, very simple. And you have to have open mind to receive the feedback. You can't resist. Sometimes I've seen people there, they say, no, I have communicated. I don't care about it. I have told. Telling is not communicating, okay? This is a problem there, okay? Because it is just like you cannot uncommunicate. Something is already communicated, you cannot uncommunicate. So that will be creating problems there. So it is important how you are going to handle it, okay? So from your side, you make it a point how you will be in a position to start and how you will be receiving the feedback. This crafting yourself, okay, so that it will be better, okay, it will be really influential. People will be okay coming close to you if you have this particular okay. Yes, any problem in audio? Hello, hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay, fine. So after this we'll be going to the next slide, okay. Style and purpose of okay communication there, formal versus informal communication, this is also required, okay. Yes, you decide whether it will be formal or whether it will be informal. It flows in a vertical manner there, formal, okay. Yes, very, very, it depends upon, for example, formal setup is there, you cannot be informal, okay. It can, both oral will be there, written will be there. The message is very accurate and authentic, you have to be very, very clear about it, okay. According to protocol, you cannot speak whatever you want to speak, that's formal there, okay. Formal relations. Now informal means in every direction, for example, whenever you want to take your level of communication, you can take the horizontal, okay. For example, you are here and you can directly tell to this anyway, okay. Yes, so this is informal, you can speak, okay, over a cup of tea, you can invite people, okay. Yes, so many things are there, informal discussion. So it can mostly oral, okay. Yes, it can be mostly oral there, all these things depends upon how you are handling it. But remember, if formal or informal, your approach should be positive there, okay. It should not be like, for example, you particularly you are very much upset over something there and you use, okay, in a very, very negative manner, that should not. So pay attention to that particular aspect of developing your own fluency there. For example, you decide in formal occasion how will you communicate, because people will take it very seriously. Informal, then it is quite okay, you can do whatever you want to do, speak whatever you want, because people understand you. In formal communication, you have to develop that understanding, okay, very carefully, okay. Yes, so you have to take care, extra care, okay, in formal communication, okay. And right, okay, what happens there? May I have the next slide, please? Okay, that's right. So here is a particular question there. Now, what kind of approach you have there? Most of the time, are you there in formal mode there? You tell it to me, formal or informal there? Okay, yes. If it is informal, then what will happen? You will be developing a different kind of personality there. Okay, yes. But formal also you will be developing. You will be giving a very measured smile. You will go and tell, hello. Like this. Informal means you will be developing differently. Okay, yes. So it depends upon. So you strike, make a balance there, move forward, and sometimes you change the role. Okay, yes. Switch over to a new assignment there. Okay, yes. Now types of communication, as I told you, verbal communication, non-verbal communication. Verbal communication means oral communication, written communication. Verbal, don't make it confused there. Sometimes no people say verbal means oral. No, not at all. Written is also verbal. Verbal means related to words there, what kind of words you are speaking. Non-verbal communication means body language, as I told it to you. So many things are there in body language. Body language is a big, very big concept, not one or two. Suppose your eye contact starts with, Okay, you should have the right kind of eye contact. Eye contact, that doesn't mean that directly you go there and touch the eye level. No, this is not so. This should not. Eye contact means yes, just looking at others, not staring there for a very long time. This is negative eye contact. It should not. So you ask yourself, positive eye contact should be there, and there should be expressive. Okay, so many things are there. The way you walk, okay, the way you maintain, even each and everything. Just a small change in your body language, people perceive it. That's why, for example, you are telling something there and you have a negative body language. You will say, I wish you all the best. Suppose you say, wish you all the best. This is a negative body language. If you say, wish you all the best, people will be identifying your body language. And body language gets more and more pronounced. So don't go for any kind of negative body language. So, yes, always develop. For example, I prescribe my students there, okay, usually, that how to develop positive body language. Suppose you walk like this, okay, most of the time you just bend your head and move. No, not at all, don't do like this. So I prescribe my students, keep something there, okay, for example, a fat book on your head and walk, okay, yes, like this. Make it a pattern that the moment you bend, the book will fall. So don't bend, okay, yes, like this. So there are many exercises. Suppose a student is very, very shy, not smiling at all, I tell that hold your pencil here. Totally. But automatically you will be smiling there. Okay, yes, that's a very good approach. Okay, you start, it may be funny there, but you start doing there. Okay, yes, indoor, okay, activity like this, that will be very much useful. So many things are there. Improve upon your body language. It's a wonderful thing there. Okay, not one or two. There are many techniques there. Always you ask yourself, how can you open yourself? Open body language, closed body language, just like this. You are okay, yes, like this. No, if you hold your hands like this, your body language is always negative. Don't hold like this. What kind of thing it is? Or for example, sir, sir. No, you cannot be fluent at all. Okay, yeah, if you have this kind of approach. So have the positive, as I told you, power pose is required. Yes, this will be really empowering you. So body language is required. Expressive behavior. Expressive behavior is very interesting. For example, if you have a particular occasion where you will be speaking something there, but speaking without intention, half-heartedly you are speaking, suppose you, oh yes, that will not. Yes, expressive behavior. I'm excited about it. Let's go to that particular place. That will be a wonderful opportunity to explore new ideas. Yes, that is expressive behavior. Suppose you are sorrowful, you can say, yes, what can I do? Express. That is expressive behavior. Don't have any kind of negativity about it at all. If it is positive, express. If it is negative, also you express it. It depends upon what kind of, for example, informal gathering, close friends, you say openly. Okay, this is, suppose pandemic time is there, it is a very harrowing time, difficult time. So you are free to speak. Don't hide your emotions. Don't suppress your emotions. That will be having a very, very disastrous effect, negative effect. It should not be positive at all. So it cannot be positive. That's why I'm telling it to you. So that's why open yourself gradually through expressive behavior. Okay, that expressive behavior will be releasing your pressure, will be making you really a very, very nice and attractive personality. Yes, that's required. Okay, that's very, very important. Okay, next slide, please. So that's what I'm telling it to you, how you will be in a position to, yes. Now this is effective communication. How can it be? First of all, clear message. As I told it to you, clear message should be there. You ask yourself that whether do you have the clear message there? Message is clear, then people will get a clear message. The message is not clear, it is gone. So you check yourself there whether you have got clarity or not. You check yourself. If the message is clear, it's wonderful. If message is not clear, then you have to sit with yourself and ask how you will be in a position to get a clear message. Frame a clear message, make a clear message. That is not healthy communication. Healthy communication means from your side. If you have clear conscience, clear thoughts there. If your intention is pure, then automatically message will be bright and clear. People will be capturing it there readily. You even before you speak, very interesting. Sometimes you have got very positive vibration. Before you speak a lot, people will understand you. And of course, you know how to speak better. So automatically that will be really a positive approach there. Yes. Next, I told you to the message should be correct there. Okay, yes. Incorrect message or something is there. Suppose you are not making it correct there, then people will feel that you are really having a substandard message or the message which will not be appreciated by others there. So it should be correct message. It should be complete message, as I told you. Incomplete message. If I were there, after that you leave it. Okay, leave it to the guests of the people there. How will they guess? They will be guessing, okay, in various ways, and that will be affecting your communication style. No, always remember, have the complete okay message there. Okay, then precise message. Exactly. Don't have many things there. Okay, yes, people will not get it there, or it will take a very long time to come to the precision there. Okay, level of precision. So that will be really very much okay clear there about it if you are precisely speaking. Reliability is important there. How reliable you are. Okay, yes. Reliability means yes, people depend on you. Reliable, okay, approach is to be made there by you. People will trust you. This trustworthy factor is very, very important. As I told you, consideration of the recipient. Okay, yes, those who receive that. Okay, how will they receive? How will they really receive it there? How will they respond to it? You plan it beforehand. Like this pandemic time, suppose imagine that suppose you are an HR manager, you directly go that you are fired, then people may feel very bad about it. But you go there and tell that company is moving in a bad phase and it's very difficult to sustain the pressure there. Okay, like this. That's why I know that you are talented, you will be getting employed elsewhere, something like this. Okay, you'll be praising people. At the last minute, you'll be telling that the company cannot, the company will miss you forever. You are so talented, but it is really a very, very difficult phase. Then I know that you will be really better employed somewhere else. Wish you all the best. Like this is a positive approach. Gradually, you will be sending people away there with a new approach. This is called okay, considering like this. And the sender's courtesy should be there. For example, how you will be courteous. Don't speak. Even for example, your enemy comes there. Our Indian culture says even enemy comes, you have to be very, very polite, gentle, and very, very approachable. Don't use it in a negative manner. So many things are there. The first effective communication I'd like to tell it to you, and I'd like to emphasize this particular point. You should be effective in your thought process. If your thought is clear, everything will be okay. So next slide, please. So that's why I'm telling it to you. You pay attention to this particular approach, that how you are moving on. Okay, you ask yourself, okay, am I really moving on the right track? Effectiveness, you check there. Okay, am I really moving on the right track in the right way? Or am I using the right approach for the right person in the right way at the right time? So many things are there. If I'm doing, then it's all right. If I'm not doing, it is one kind of checking there. It is okay. For example, gradually improve upon yourself. So this way, for example, suppose you are developing a model there, okay, and the model doesn't work there, and you start developing it again there, gradually improve there, because no particular tips and technique will be, no particular tip will be working for all the time for all the people as the best way. No, not at all. It is just I told you to craft your own fluency. Then you will be crafting your own communication skill because you know your situation better, you know your response system better, you know that what kind of situation will be evolved there, okay, or how you will be in a position to get mastery of it, right? So you can do well there on this particular approach, okay. So that's why it is very, very important that you pay attention to this particular aspect of communication. You check your effectiveness there whenever you communicate. You ask people, okay, for feedback there, or for example, you check that, okay, whether your feedback system is really correct or not. Okay. So that's why, yes. Now this is okay. Our class breakup, okay, yes. Now tell it to me here. Here, okay, you will be getting all the 45 classes. Okay, you can read. I would like to introduction to communication. Okay, today's class, simple introduction. Okay, there are many things there, but what is the use of remembering a lot of facts and ideas there? But if you do not know how to communicate, The best thing, as I told you, too, basic idea is how you will be formulating your thoughts, how you will be extending your thoughts there, and how you will be understanding others. Simple. That is communication. At the end of the day, what matters, how you express to yourself. Yes, and that's why self-introduction is important. Okay, and barriers to communication, problem-solving skill. Okay, word collection. So many. Okay, I will tell you how to remember your words, how to use your words effectively. Okay, yes, and effective communication, a practical approach you have to make. Improving communication skill, method of improvisation. I will improvise it, making it okay faster. For example, think fast. Think the moment you think fast, you will be doing better. So how you will be thinking faster in a positive way, I will tell you. And composing effective messages, error correction, basic grammar. Okay, like parts of speech will be there. But along with that, what kind of errors, like possible errors students make, how they will be moving on there with the right kind of approach. Okay, next class. Okay, please. Next class breakup. Hello. Yes, this is required. So pay attention to it. Okay. Any doubt there from these 10 classes? Tell it to me if you had. Hello.
Sir, they were asking what do you mean by body language?
Body language.
Yes, sir. In online, they were asking through YouTube. They're asking what do you mean by body language and what are the techniques you're talking about?
Okay, right. Okay. Now, body language, as I told it to you, the moment it comes to body language, it is not a body language. It is a programmed mind language. Okay, people call it NLP, neurological programming there. What do you mean by it? Your neurology, your set of thinking affects your body language and you act in a particular way. Yes, I would like to tell you too, your body language can be changed by adopting various ways and means, by giving yourself auto suggestion, by changing positively, thinking more and more in a very, very positive atmosphere, not in a negative atmosphere. Yes, I do have this kind of, this is body language. And for example, depends upon, it changes from person to person, situation to situation there. For example, you are moving alone, nobody pays attention to your body language, you may be relaxed. But the moment your camera is on you, for example, like light, camera, and action, you have to be very, very serious about it. This is your body language. Body language depends upon. For example, you are just doing like this. It has got the moment you're touching your head, it has got a different meaning there. Or the moment whenever you are giving any presentation, simple idea of body language is whenever you are giving any presentation there, any unwanted body language should be avoided. Don't do like this. For example, we will say, no, please. This you should remain away from it. Okay, don't go for this kind of body language. Any unwanted touch is not required. For example, you will be any kind of thinking there. Okay, yes, gesture should be, or for example, don't extend your, yes, this is required to, not it. Okay, yes, no dramatics, for example, any kind of, okay, any kind of, so there should not be. Otherwise, what will happen, your message will be overpowered by your body language. Should not be. Your body language should assist your message. Your body language message should go hand in hand. Beautiful way, best way to communicate. So if your message falls behind, body language moves fast, there will be a gap there. Or your message is the plain message, like a robot, you are telling, yes, I would like to inform you, you have to leave the house. Yes, I would like to inform you, like this. Now try to understand the change there. Body language, message. Body language, message. If they go hand in hand, wonderful communication. Beautiful communication. Is there any other question? Yes? Okay. Now,
no, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
They
would be requesting that is it possible to connect this English in Odia?
Odia. Okay. Let me tell it to you.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, what is the okay. Let me explain it. Yes, the students there, those who want Oriya, let me tell it to you. Okay. Here is an important point I would like to make. Yes. Okay. Remember it. Okay. Yes. Now what happens there? Input, processing, output. Now if your input is Oriya there, okay, I love Oriya very much. Okay. Yes. I'm an Oriya poet. I write Oriya well there. But at the same moment, From professional point of view, I never encourage you there to speak Oriya there the moment you want to learn English. What will happen there? That will be suppressing your curiosity to learn better words. Suppose you substitute one word comes to your mind, and if you go on getting substitution, that will be better there. If you have Oriya there, then automatically you will stop your curiosity. You will say, I know, yes. No, that cannot be. Try to learn more and more. Try to go for more and more words. That will be much more better. Your input is suppose in English there, okay? Then processing will be done in English and the output will be English, definitely. If you speak in Oriya, then suppose input is there from various aspects, you will get Oriya, here Oriya, here Oriya. Then processing will be done in Oriya and output will be Oriya only. So remain away from speaking Oriya. If you are talking to your family, speak just Oriya. Fantastic Oriya. Yes, no problem about it at all. But the moment it comes to, okay, like this, I would like to tell it to you. The moment it comes to English there, try to emulate, okay, good speakers there. Those who are good speakers, be a very good observer there. That's required there. Okay, don't mix there. Okay, yes, don't mix half Oriya, half English. That's not a good style at all. So try to speak there. That's what I'm telling you to you. I discourage people there from having this mixed approach there. It is not good at all. Always pay attention to it. Okay. Yes. So this is a very good approach there. Okay. Yes. Any more questions?
Yes, sir. The participants have raised their hand. There is a question from Ajit Kumar. Yes, Ajit.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Ajit, can you hear me? Okay, so yes, one more it is there. That is a Galaxy. Some phone Galaxy is there.
Yes.
Yeah, Galaxy, can you hear me? Okay, so they were asking about this 45 days class. So if we are like doing from starting to end, are we able to start speaking English if we are beginner here?
That's right. No, that's right. The idea is how you are putting that to practice there. I told you there from the very beginning. Suppose a boy is there near the swimming pool and gets all the techniques there, but he is not jumping into water. He is not entering water. No swimming at all. Similarly, have you found anyone there? Have you seen anyone there learning driving skills in a garage? You tell me, no, this is a car in the garage. I will learn all the driving skills here. No, cannot be. It is impossible there. So that cannot, if you have a prescription even from the best hospital there and you tell, I will not take any medicine there, I do have best prescription in my pocket, it will be meaningless. It will be useless. What is needed? You start taking medication. Whatever tips are there, that's what I'm telling you. Whatever tips are there, okay, I will tell you the approaches there, but you have to use them practically. Right?
Yes, sir. There is one more question here, sir. What is expressive behavior?
I told you to expressive behavior means your expression, your behavior will be expressing yourself much more effectively. That is expressive behavior. For example, here, see, the moment you go and inform your friend that I have got a job. This is not expressive behavior. Hey, I have got a job. Remember, that is why. The moment you say, for example, I'd like to tell you in case you missed it. For example, you say, I have got a job. This is not expressive behavior. I have got a job. Expressive behavior. Simple. So whenever you speak with your full energy there, that is your expressive behavior. Okay, without getting any kind of hesitation there. You open yourself up. Okay, yes, because that's why it is given to you. God has given you a lot of talent, abilities, so that at the right forum you express yourself there. Now, if you are shying away, if you are remaining away from media, time, okay, situation there or limelight, whatever is there, okay, yes, and you say no, I will not express myself, then your expressive behavior will be less or will be shrunk. It should not be. Open yourself up. Whenever you want to express, you even small things there. For example, you go to the market and you find vegetables. Wow, good, fresh. Express it. Make it a practice there. Whenever you go outside, if it is good, you appreciate. You see your friend, you say, oh, what a fantastic person you are. Compliments. Okay, yes, give compliments. See the difference there. Okay, normally if you work in a tired manner, exhausted there, don't have any energy left, then you can't be expressive there. Okay, yes. So you ask yourself whether you are expressive or not. Okay, check yourself. Okay, yes, that's right. Yes. Can you have? Yes, yes. Anything else? Okay, okay. Next slide, please. Okay. So we'll have other classes there. We'll have. Yes. Yes, yes, right. Any other question would you like to get? Yes. What is problem solving skill? We'll tell you problem solving skill means this is a skill. I'll give you various problems there and how you will be in a position to solve it. This is a skill there. It may be a very small problem, big problem. Okay, what is needed? Your approach to solve the problem. You get possible solutions and you choose the best solution for it. That is your problem solving skill. Your approach should be positive there in that way. Or for example, you find that this is not working, how can you get it done there? Okay, yes. So that's why it is.
Okay, yes, sir.
Next.
Yes, just a minute, sir. To all the participants here, requested that those who ask the question how to join the session. So we can say that the Zoom ID what you have used today, the same Zoom ID you have to use for all the 45 days. And for today's question, few are saying that if sir today we don't have a question, let us observe this one. So they can raise the question by tomorrow. And those who are asking is, please highlight the head points of today's session. I can say that you can watch the session in the YouTube live. It is there, so you can watch the whole session one more time. Chitta Ranjan sir, can we just wind up the session today for today's?
Okay, okay, thank you. But the slides, okay, fine. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. For tomorrow, the same timing, we are going to meet all the participants, and it's a request to participants that those who are watching live with us, if you want to join with us, then please join with us by 4:50. So we will try maximum hour to enroll the participants here. Still, those who want to connect with us, they can mail us in our mail ID what I have posted in the YouTube and plus in the chat box also. That is skillmeindia@gmail.com. Or even though you can visit our page, that is www.skillme.co.in, and you can visit our Facebook page also, and you can like that page, and you can visit like that all the pages, and you can just get all the updates of the upcoming programs. Okay, thank you everyone. So we can end here. Thank you to all the participants here. Thank you.